Imagine the Apostle Paul arm in arm with Caiaphas, bowing at the ruins of the temple in Jerusalem. Absurd, isn't it? And yet today, politicians and even pastors put on a kippah, press their foreheads to the stones of the Western Wall, slip prayers into the cracks, and call it holy. But is it holy, or is it a denial of the very gospel they claim to believe? Jesus said of the temple, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." He was speaking of his body. John 2:19-21. The true temple is not made of stone. It is Christ himself. When he died, the veil was torn. When he rose, the shadow gave way to the substance. The book of Hebrews declares that the old covenant is obsolete, the priesthood changed, the sacrifices fulfilled, the temple replaced by something better, Christ crucified and risen. So what happens when Christians treat that wall as sacred? They step backward into the very system Christ abolished. They honor rubble as though it were the throne of God. And in doing so, they confuse the world, as if unbelieving Israel and the church share the same covenant, the same altar, the same hope. The author of Hebrews is clear. We have an altar from which those who serve the tent have no right to eat. Hebrews 13:10. Apart from Christ, there is no worship, no access, no temple. And let's be honest, this display is not about devotion. Jesus warned, "They love to stand and pray in the synagogues and at the street corners that they may be seen by others." Matthew 6:5. Modern photo ops at the wall are no different, a public show of piety, a Pharisaical theater. But it's more than optics, it's dangerous. Paul warned the Galatians that to return to the law is to fall from grace. If righteousness were through the law, then Christ died for no purpose. Galatians 2:21. Every time a Christian kisses that wall, the message whispered to the world is this: Christ is not enough. But the gospel shouts louder: Christ is enough. The temple is no longer in Jerusalem. It is Christ, seated at the right hand of the Father. The holy city we belong to is not beneath our feet but above our heads. The Jerusalem above is free, and she is our mother. Galatians 4:26. And the true holy place is not a crumbling wall of stone, but the throne of grace where all who believe may draw near with confidence. Hebrews 4:16. The wailing wall cannot give life. Christ, the risen Lord, does. So don't bow to ruins. Don't kiss the shadow. Cling to the Savior who reigns now and forever.